Before you scroll away, before you ignore this video, ask yourself one simple question: when was the last time you actually looked at a penny, not tossed it aside, not dropped it into a jar, but truly looked at it? Because today's story is about a penny so rare, so misunderstood, and so valuable that it completely changed the way collectors view pocket change. A single penny, from the United States. Dated 1960. With a tiny letter D. And that 1-cent coin sold for $450,000. This is not a rumor. This is not clickbait. This is one of the most shocking discoveries in modern coin collecting history. Let's slow down and go back to where it all began. In 1960, the United States was changing rapidly. The mint was working at full speed, producing millions of pennies for daily use. At the Denver Mint, workers struck Lincoln cents day and night, focusing on quantity, not perfection. No one noticed that something unusual was happening. Some of the dies used to strike pennies were slightly different, some were misaligned, some carried design inconsistencies, some created doubling effects that were almost invisible to the untrained eye. These pennies were mixed with normal coins and shipped across the country. They entered circulation quietly. Children spent them on candy, adults used them for bus fare, shopkeepers dropped them into cash drawers, and history walked right past them. Decades later, serious collectors began noticing something strange about certain 1960 pennies. They looked sharper, cleaner, more detailed. Under magnification, letters appeared doubled, numbers looked thicker than normal. Lincoln's portrait showed extraordinary clarity. These were not ordinary pennies. As collectors compared notes, a pattern emerged. Only a tiny number of 1960 pennies shared these exact features, and most importantly, very few survived in near-perfect condition. That is when values began to rise. At first, these pennies sold for hundreds, then thousands, then tens of thousands, and then came the moment that shocked the world. One exceptional 1960 penny, preserved in nearly flawless condition, certified by professionals, was offered at auction. Bidders from around the world competed fiercely. The final price stunned everyone: $450,000 for a coin that once held a value of 1 cent. So why did this penny reach such an unbelievable price? Because it represents the perfect storm of coin collecting: extreme rarity, historical significance, minting mystery, and almost perfect preservation. Most 1960 pennies were damaged over time, scratched, worn, cleaned by mistake. Cleaning is the silent killer of coin value. A single wipe can destroy tens of thousands of dollars in worth, but this coin survived untouched. Its copper color remained vibrant, its surfaces stayed smooth, its details remained sharp after decades. That is what separates a common penny from a six-figure treasure. Now here is the part that makes this story truly incredible. There is no official list of where all these rare pennies are. Some are in collections, some are locked in vaults, and some are still missing, which means some of them could still be in circulation. Yes, even today. In old jars. In forgotten boxes. In inherited collections. In rolls from the bank. People unknowingly cash them in every year. That is why experts repeat the same warning again and again. Never ignore old pennies. If you think you might have one, here is exactly what to check. First, the date must read 1960. Second, look for the small d mint mark below the year. Third, examine the lettering carefully. Do the letters look doubled or unusually thick? Fourth, study Lincoln's face. Are the details sharp and well defined? Fifth, observe the color. Original red or red-brown copper is extremely valuable. And remember, never clean the coin. If you believe your penny could be special, have it professionally graded. Authentication is what turns curiosity into serious money. Stories like this are not myths. People have found valuable pennies while cleaning out drawers. Some discovered them in jars that sat untouched for decades, others found them in collections passed down by family members. None of them expected to find a fortune, but they did. The 1960 penny proves one powerful truth: treasure does not always come in chests, sometimes it hides in your pocket. So the next time you see a penny, stop for a moment, pick it up, turn it over. Look closely, because that tiny copper coin could be worth $450,000. If you enjoy discovering hidden money, rare coins, and unbelievable values, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. More shocking discoveries are coming. Thanks for watching, and never underestimate a penny.